Well, trying to get over the frustration.
I think that did it, huh?
I think that did it. So just in there with Mike and Dan and really talking about how much the team came back from the disappointment this time last week. And I think you wrote where I said the word frustrated 10 times and last week. Well, this was certainly, as far as a game that against such a creditable team, this was a really good team and is a good team. And for us to come in here and play like that on all sides of the ball, particularly the way we kept them out of the end zone on a touchdown, is just unbelievable. And the positive, I know our fans are excited, and you should be. I, too, thought this game was going to tell us what we are. I don't know that we're that. I really don't. But I know this, that we're not we are not a team that doesn't respond when it's wounded. Everybody thought against the Packers that we underplayed, and I think you saw what happened when we got out here tonight, and the team all came together. We'll build from this. I completely believe in the intangible part of this game. And this bunch was frustrated and got disappointed badly last week. They practiced that way. They played with that on their mind. They went home individually, but they came back together, and they played like a group that was making up for some disappointment last week. But they also played very efficiently and played very good. And they, frankly, if you go down through, I don't even have to grade the film. I know that they played individually up to the way that you would like for them to play. You win if you, that's the winning grade if you play at that level. So, yes, I do believe just the success and the continued success tonight was a carryover from the feeling of loss that we had last week.
It felt like a statement game, Jerry. What was the statement your team made tonight?
Well, that we knew this was a game against a contending team. This is best record, I think, in the whole NFC. But we had such respect for their team and their quarterback and their personnel, their veteran team. And so this had all the hallmarks in it. Home, this crowd is a loud, difficult place to play in. And for us to come up here and take that challenge on, take it on, flying around the ball, really accepting the responsibility of some of the skilled players they've got out there and how to play defense with them, their running game, their receiving game. I just think we watched our team grow tonight.
Jerry, what were your thoughts when you're watching that first series and you see Micah Parsons get that strip sack? Are you thinking, hey, this might be a good day? Just kind of what was going through your mind?
Well, I don't go there about good days. I really don't. I'm natural, but I don't go there about good days. I thought, my goodness, what a way to take the first possession away. I was really dismayed, because I thought that may be the difference in this game when we kick the field goal rather than score. Now, I didn't realize our kicker would get 4 of those tonight. So, but at that particular time, although we went up 3 when we didn't have the kickoff, I must tell you, I was worried.
What about Dak's game tonight? His response to all the stuff from last week, being called a weak link and everything else?
Well, I think you saw vintage Dak. You saw the Dak that I hope I get to see for 10 more years at least. Seriously. You saw Dak play the game that he and the coaches worked out to play. And he was right on the mark. And he basically made the kind of decisions, made the play calls, made any change of call at the line of scrimmage. And, boy, he was right on the money with what that all agreed as to how we'd play this team. When Dak Prescott does that, and he will do that because he's so great at taking what he has in the classroom, what he does at practice to the game, then that's why I look at him as quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys for a long time.
We've seen a lot of quarterbacks take a lot of criticism. How do you think he handles the criticism?
Oh, I think Dak. I think criticism. He's conscious of it. And sensitive about it. I think very definitely. He's not cavalier about that, and you can just sense it. But I think he addresses it. I think Dak has been addressing his foibles or his shortcomings and trying to get those better, and also working on his assets. I think Dak's been doing that all his life. I think that's the way his mama brought him up.
Jerry, you mentioned this Vikings team being one of the best in the league. How do you view this Cowboys team now? I mean, at this point, 10 games in, do you see this team as being one of the teams that's in it to contend for a championship, or how do you look at this team, what you've seen to this point?
A resounding yes. Yes. Unequivocally yes. I think we've had adversity. We very easily could have some more adversity. But if we can get in there healthy and still have games like the last two we just had on the road, and we've got a deal coming up here this weekend, Thanksgiving Day. These Giants are playing really good football. They're a good football team. And so, yes, I think if we use the experience of what we're having in the season, then we're going to be playoff ready. But I sure do think that what I see out here right now is the team like that you could go get a Super Bowl with.
Report that Odell Beckham is going to visit you guys and the Giants after Thanksgiving. Has that been set up? You guys have a visit set up, Odell?
Well, yes, but and I will leave it at that.
So you did
This
your
week,
check-
Jerry? This week?
Yeah.
No, I just said yes, and I will leave it at that. Your statement was after Thanksgiving, and that's the yes. I'm not saying just when. I'm not trying to be cute. We just don't have that set up.
Okay.
But we're planning to get together at the
What do you
time.
need to see from him, the medical?
Again, I'm just we're certainly it's time for us to sit down and visit.